somewhere else, but this is where we found ourselves. Welcome to the local show. People you work with, people you know.
Welcome to another edition of the Local Show here on GrassRoots Community Network. I'm Erik Skarvan, your host. Thanks for being with us this week, guys. We're each week live from Aspen, Colorado. We bring you inspirational locals. I love our shows with entrepreneurs, and I've got one first-time guest on the show. It's Sharae Allen.
Sharae Allen and my partner, Gina.
We had Gina Matson scheduled with you, Sharae.
Yes.
And so I was going to be prepared for you and Gina. But Sharae Allen and your partner...
and Gina, yes.
Gina Matson wasn't able to make it today.
Yes.
But thank you for being here, Sharae.
Thank you for having me.
And now you and Gina are co-owners of the Aspen Emporium.
We are.
Okay, so we have to speak for her today.
Yes.
I still had her on my mind. I was prepping to have both of you guys.
Yes.
But I'm sure you're both super busy, so I appreciate you taking the time to come from your store. Let's give the location of the Aspen Emporium to start with.
Yeah, it's 315 East Main Street in Aspen. It's right on Main, right across from the Hotel Jerome.
Okay. And it's been there for quite some time, right?
So the store opened 11/11/11 at 11/11.
Oh my gosh.
So we had a good omen there, and so it's been good and growing ever since.
And that was opened by Sharae Singer, correct?
Yes.
The original owner?
Yes, and people call me Shay because my name is Sharae, so we always say to Shay. She passed the torch, and it's been a really wonderful ride so far.
And now how long have you and Gina owned the business?
We took over in February of this year, of 2023, and I've been at the Emporium. I own a organic tea company, so I had been at the Emporium for a few years, so I was very versed with the artist and the shop and Shay, and so it was really an organic kind of acquisition that
no
really
pun
worked.
intended.
Yeah.
So your tea was being sold there.
Yes.
Your organic tea was being sold there.
Yes.
And then you kind of got the wheels turning, and then how did the actual purchase of the business come about? Did Shay present that as an opportunity?
Shay did. She approached me and wanted to, make sure that she felt comfortable letting go of her baby that she started, So so a lot of conversations and a lot of just movement started happening, and then everything lined up, and so it all came into fruition.
So what are some of the, since you've been co-owner now since February, what are some of the main challenges and lessons that you've gotten, in your time now with the business? Learning with each artist. So we have 123 current artists.
Wow. I'd say 80% of them are local. 20% have moved on or are at least nearby, within the Valley or Colorado. And so I've studied for the bar before, and it was challenging, because we have to learn each art and each artist's name and how they create their art and, their kind of vision because it's my job to give their art to Aspen. So I think the challenge would be the biggest challenge is learning and understanding each individual's art.
Okay, yeah, that's a lot to know. Yeah. So because when people come in, you want to be able to explain, hey, this is the artist, this is kind of their process and how they make this art.
Right.
Now, how do you determine? I mean, some of the artists, I imagine, were there, with Shay.
Yes.
But how do you and Gina determine, what new artists you're going to accept there and represent, their products?
Right. So I'm the curator, and so I really try to make sure that the artists that we bring in are highlighted, and we keep that highlight and not bring in other like-minded art or things that are very similar. So we try to keep it very unique. So we'll have vendor spots or artist spots open, and if it works and fits within the shop, then we definitely just kind of welcome them and do our best to celebrate them.
And you've got and you mentioned you have other interests too. You know, you've got your organic tea company. You're still running that as well.
Yes. Yes.
And you have quite a diverse background with a lot of travel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so how have those things, like in your background, including the travel and your other business, you know, savvy, how have they contributed, you know, to this latest enterprise?
Well, I believe just real life experiences have just brought me and landed me here. And I'm a Colorado native, so I always kind of found myself coming back here. So within my travels, you know, I've been able to meet a lot of people and see a lot of different things that would spark my interest in art and tea. And I'm a sommelier, so the palate and the food. So bringing in just local farm and local farms and small business foods was something that I really wanted to do for Aspen. Yeah.
And what attracts you to Aspen? I mean, Aspen's interesting in that you've got all these different, I mean, it's expensive. There's a high cost of doing business.
Yeah.
But you also have a pretty high-end clientele.
Mm-hmm.
And you've got a great local population.
Mm-hmm.
So could you talk a little bit about kind of some of the, I guess, things that attract you to Aspen? And
I love, obviously, the outdoors, but I also love the different melting pot that Aspen holds as far as artists and people and things. And so one of the things that I enjoy is meeting people all over the world, from all over the world. I don't live in Aspen, I live nearby, but being able to just have access to people from all around the world is one of my favorite parts. Obviously, number one, beauty. Right? Right.
Stunningly beautiful.
Right. Outdoor activities and sports and then of the small community. I love that. So
what are some of your favorite activities in terms of adventure sports? And
I'm a river rat, so I do a lot of river rafting.
Nice.
And then I'm a skier as well, so I ski. I wouldn't put myself in with most of the skiers around here. I like to weekend ski.
Do you have a favorite mountain that you like?
I love Buttermilk,
Nice.
but I pop around to different ones. Gina's husband actually is part of the IFSA, so he's a major backcountry skier, and he does a lot of the avalanche forecasting, and so he'll take us out once in a while, but I wouldn't call myself good. At all.
Well, hey, as long as you're out having
fun, right?
As long as you're having fun.
Absolutely.
That's very cool.
Absolutely.
Well, we're going to take a quick break. We have so much to get to. We're going to talk about keeping old Aspen alive as well.
Yeah.
So we got a lot to get to. We've got some fun products from the store as well. And so we're going to take a quick break, get rehydrated for some heavy conversation.
Okay.
Got to have you earn these cookies here, Sharae. But we want to take a quick break and recognize our summer underwriters who support our summer series, June, July, August, September. We'll wrap up shooting at the end of this month, and then we'll kick off our winter series in mid-November with Klaus Obermeyer and a yodel. I recently arranged that show. That'll be on November 15th. But first, we've got some beautiful summer shows to share with you. We do want to thank our summer underwriters, including Aspen Square, Haiti Children, Klug Properties, Picken County Solid Waste Center, Silver Peak Grill, Susie's Consignment Aspen, Sundog Athletics, and our presenting sponsor, the Wheeler Opera House. We're only going to be gone for 2 minutes, guys. It's our only break of the show. We'll be back with Sharae Allen and one of the most fun local shopping experiences, and maybe how to run a small business yourself. So don't go away.
Susie's Consignment in Aspen at 600 East Main. Same friendly faces, same great prices, and new items daily. See you at Susie's.
At the Wheeler Opera House, we set the stage for connections that create memories for our audiences, artists, and greater Aspen community. At the Wheeler Opera House, all are welcome. You're welcome to be a part of history.
I'm so passionate about this community. I absolutely love living here and raising my family here. It gives me a lot of pride to share this with my friends and my clients and help them achieve their dreams of owning an Aspen snowmass and enjoying this incredible lifestyle.
Join the string beans in helping reduce food waste in our community.
Plan menus carefully and only buy what you need.
Collect unused scraps for compost.
Ask for smaller portions in restaurants.
Take home leftovers to eat later.
Donate unopened food to our food bank.
Let's work in concert to reduce food waste.
Providing exceptional service for over 50 years, Aspen Square features studio and larger condominiums for nightly rental with an ideal downtown Aspen location. They offer fully equipped kitchens, wood-burning fireplaces, and private balconies with full hotel-style services and gracious hospitality. Aspen Square is proud to support the local show. Chef-owned and operated and supported by a hard-working team behind the line, Silver Peak Grill is passionate about their food, service, and delivering quality. Expect quick serve, casual dining, in a clean, bright atmosphere with an outdoor patio with shade in the summer. Sundog Athletics, Aspen's adventure sports school, is your opportunity to experience Aspen's most amazing adventure locations and gain new skills to increase your safety, performance, and enjoyment while mountain biking, road biking, hiking, and paddling on Aspen's exclusive canoeing adventure.
Welcome to the local show. People you work with, people you know.
We're back here on the local show. Thanks for sticking with us, guys. We've got Sharae Allen, one of the new owners of the Aspen Emporium, which used to be the Emporium and the Flying Circus.
Yes.
She got rid of like the trapeze and the,
And
the circus tent
part.
out of there. It's just Aspen Emporium.
I mean,
Aspen Emporium kind of says it all.
It's still a circus, but we figured we'll keep it short, and it's a beautiful emporium that we love. So
It is incredible. And you said you have over 125 artists, 123
I
artists?
just signed. It's
Unbelievable.
123.
That's amazing.
Artists.
That's incredible.
Yes.
So it's some of the ones that were, have been there for a while, and some new ones,
Yes.
including one of the ones you had mentioned off camera.
Yes.
Who's making that is like a stained glass.
Yeah. So
Nightlight kind of thing?
Right. Ralphie's Glass. She does hand blown glass art. So she does chimes and beautiful night lights and spoon rests and anything. But her glass work is phenomenal.
That's
Yeah.
incredible. And then we have a Canjo. Can you tell
Yes.
us a little bit? So this is just kind of a cross section of some of the fun products that you have.
Yes.
Tell us about the Canjo.
So Rob Ellis, he's amazing. He's an amazing woodworker, and he also makes box guitars and canjos. And the canjo is a one-string canjo that is really wonderful for children to start learning different chords just with that one string.
Okay.
But then he also makes box guitars. He's made a box guitar for Big Head Todd and the Monsters, and
Jeez.
he makes them. He'll do custom work, so you can send him different wood. Say you have some kind of sentimental wood that you love,
Okay.
He'll make a guitar for you out of whatever you'd like. So he
Wow.
made one with one of our employees had old wood that her dad had passed on, but he had his initials in this wood.
Oh, nice.
And so he made a beautiful guitar for her. So
Custom.
we're really excited, and his box guitars you can amp up, and so when Belly Up plays, there's some artists that come in and they'll like jam, and he's a great artist.
How fun is that? And then the cowboy hat?
Yes, so we do cowgirl and cowboy hats, and they're custom, and there's feathers, and you can come and you can create your own cowgirl hat, cowboy hat.
Cowgirl or cowboy.
Yeah, and so that's a Cindy Davis. Cindy Davis also does the Aspen Leaf jewelry.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
That's where I've heard her name.
Yeah, so she's phenomenal, and we're all having fun with her hats every day. Yeah.
And then this hat you could have a lot of fun with. I'm difficult?
I'm difficult.
Not just for the tough customers.
We got a really fun hat artist. They're Otto. They're local, and I'm wearing one of their hats as well. But it's all ski themed, you know, so
right.
It's a lot of fun.
I've gotten some amazing. So many great products, but the handmade postcards that have like the little Aspen Mountain gondolas on.
Yes.
I've gotten some of the etched glass or artistic glass that has like a picture of the maroon bells, but it's like a stained glass you can put in your window.
Yeah, so that's Peter Steele. Peter Steele has a patent pending right now for solarography, and so he hyperimposes the picture into the glass so it doesn't peel or fade.
Right.
And then when you put it into the window, as the sun hits it, the picture changes, almost as if, you know, your art is speaking to you. It's beautiful, and his prices are so affordable, and he's been the local photographer for a very long time. So.
And what else? What else we have? The hand painted. Is it the love ball?
So we call those love stones, but these
Lovestone.
are all freehand painted by Priscilla.
Okay.
Priscilla does pop sockets and keychains and love stones and jewelry boxes, but they're all just and wall hangings. They're intricate and beautiful, and the artistic ability that she has is just insane. She's beautiful.
That's
too.
amazing.
Yeah.
And then what's on the very end? It looks like some feathers.
Yes, so these are earrings, so feather earrings, and this is a fly fisherman. So he wanted to do fly fishing full time. So he decided he needed a little extra income, so he started Pretty Fly Designs, and he does these beautiful feather earrings, and all different kinds, long, short, different colors, and they're flying off the shelf. They're beautiful, and they're fun.
Really unique,
Really
yeah.
unique.
That's neat. Well, you guys have found a way to take your love of art and make it kind of transform that into a thriving business.
We're trying.
I mean, that's like what every artist's dream is, right?
I know.
Everyone who loves art or is an artist is like, how do I make this into a living?
Yes.
Can you talk about that a little bit? How you've been able to make that happen?
Yeah, so the business model of the Emporium is beautiful because I think we get to celebrate artists and support them, and they get to have a small window in Aspen to be able to share their art and have a storefront, brick and mortar. So definitely. We love just supporting the artists and then finding the different artists as well. So that's the most fun part of the job. You're right, is finding the artists and then celebrating them.
And then how do you structure that? They pay like a fee or is it a percentage basis?
Yeah, we have 3 different structures. One is a monthly rent with a commission to the house to help cover overhead costs. And then some of the bigger pieces, we just sold, if anyone is familiar with the Aspen Emporium and that Peter Holiday horse that was in the front of the shop.
Oh, yeah.
So we just sold that, and that horse is on its way or has landed in Louisiana in New Orleans. So that was more of just a commission structure.
Okay.
So for some of the larger pieces, we do a commission structure. That if it doesn't move as fast.
I got it.
Yeah, so there's different. We like to be flexible and make it work and make sense for each artist. So some of we have some jewelry line that's made out of bike tires. So it's pretty neat. All of the jewelry's earrings, necklaces, bracelets is bike tires, and it's a smaller price point. So of course we're not gonna it's more of a commission structure rather than a monthly rent. So.
And are you always accepting, I guess, applications, or how do people kind of approach you? How does that work?
People pop on line. There's an artist inquiry, and they'll inquire. A lot of times I'll ask for if they have an Instagram or any kind of social to just get my eyes on them, make sure that there's no conflicts of already artists, and we are growing, and so wall space is we need to make sure that all works out. So there's a little flexibility there, as long as it works. So we're excited about that.
And you've got not just art, but it's kind of a year-round farmer's market, right? I know I love to get my eggs there and my local honey there. And can you elaborate a little on the farmer's market aspect?
Yes, we are trying to raise some awareness with the farmer's market that we are providing. So we are collaborating with some local farmers and local ranchers, small business. So we have the Cheese Brothers. We also have a meat and salami person, a bacon person. All we're bringing in a little bit of a market just to help not have to go, just Whole Foods and then all.
Save the trip to Whole Foods, but get the healthy local. I don't even know if they have local as much.
So
locals
be able to support the local business, local small businesses with the foods, because we all know how big of a challenge the food industry has been so far. So we're excited about that. We have the chocolate people. We have the Pollinator Chocolate, who just opened up a cafe in Carbondale.
Okay.
So we have we have chocolates, and we have gluten-free breads, pastries. Amy is phenomenal with, and she's been making our gluten-free breads.
And what's up with the whole empanada?
Whole empanada is on the side of the shop now. So we have a little shop and I brought you some so you can try them out. But
do some quality control on the empanadas.
You tell me.
But that rotates, right?
So they're here. They were here for 6 months, and then in the wintertime we're bringing in another soon to be announced little small business to help allow them to be accessible in Aspen as well.
Very cool. Yeah. So and we talked a little off camera about keeping old Aspen alive. Mm-hmm. Aspen's always been this fun, kind of carefree, irreverent, rebellious, hippie, fun place. And we want to keep some of those elements. And what are some of those things that you guys are looking to do to kind of keep old Aspen alive?
We're keeping old Aspen alive by keeping the fun in shopping and making sure that our prices can be affordable and accessible for everyone. And then also being able to support the local artists, I think, is huge for the locals. So keeping the local Aspenites happy and able to stay within this expensive area.
Some of the past guests I've picked up your gift baskets.
Yes.
Gretchen Bleiler, who won a silver medal in the women's half pipe.
Yes.
Can you talk a little bit about your really fun, because you have some fun and unique gift baskets.
Yeah. So we love when somebody calls and says we have a budget of X amount, and then we run around the store and we put together a really fun gift basket, and then people can come in and then they have something to gift to some of the luxury or non-luxury guests or people of their that come to visit. So we love that aspect of it, of the gift baskets. We also we work with a luxury spa that kind of offers massage and esthetician and just kind of a wellness retreat for a lot of different people. So if a group is coming in and they want to be available to offer to their guests, then she's phenomenal, and she'll put together a little retreat for you. So we work with her, and she's amazing.
And then also wreaths. Like wreaths are pretty popular in the fall and the winter.
Yes, we're putting together some wreaths. We work with a couple gardeners up in Newcastle, Colorado.
Oh, sweet.
So Newcastle Gardens. And so they put together some pretty grand, beautiful wreaths, small, medium, large. And so there'll be some for fall and some for Christmas as well.
How fun is that? It must be fun. I can just see you and Gina going around the shop okay, we'll have for the gift baskets, and you can customize those, and the wreaths, maybe add a few things. And
Yes.
That must be fun, like that
Yes.
creative aspect.
That's the best part about the job is the art, right? So yeah, we have a good time.
Well, Sharae, maybe one day you'll be able to carry Erik's organic chocolate chip cookies, which I baked you.
Hey.
You could be the judge in quality control.
Okay.
You know, curator.
It's a perfect trade, I think. Cookies for empanadas.
And I got some empanadas, which I'm really excited about.
Yes, I'm excited too.
Did you have fun on the show today?
Yes, thank
I
you.
wish we had more time, but we'll have you back.
Well, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
It's been a
much.
pleasure.
Thank
Give
you.
Gina our best.
All right.
We're
thank
sorry she couldn't
you.
make it today, but I'm
Thank
so
you.
happy you were able to make it.
Yes, thanks for having us.
Sharae Allen. Also, shout out to Gina Madsen.
Yeah, she's here in spirit.
Thanks for being here. You guys make sure, in your wanderings that you stop on by the Aspen Emporium right across from the Hotel Jerome on Main Street. And thank you so much for watching this week on The Local Show. At the Wheeler Opera House, we set the stage for connections that create memories for our audiences, artists, and greater Aspen community. At the Wheeler Opera House, all are welcome. You're welcome to be a part of history.
I'm so passionate about this community. I absolutely love living here and raising my family here. It gives me a lot of pride to share this with my friends and my clients and help them achieve their dreams of owning an Aspen snowmass and enjoying this incredible lifestyle.
Want to live like a local? Help us reduce food waste, a major contributor to climate change.
You can help in 3 simple ways.
Plan menus carefully and only buy what you need.
Collect unused scraps for compost.
Buy ugly fruits and vegetables.
Reduce food waste.
Live like a local.
Sundog Athletics, Aspen's Adventure Sports School, is your opportunity to experience Aspen's most amazing adventure locations and gain new skills to increase your safety, performance, and enjoyment while mountain biking, road biking, hiking, and paddling on Aspen's exclusive canoeing adventure.
Welcome to the